I'm Kailey Mitton, and I participate in the Women's Professional Rodeo Association in the barrel racing. I also participate in a lot of local events here in Logan, Utah, and in the Rocky Mountain area at the Rocky Mountain Professional Rodeo Association and at many jackpots around here. I have been rodeoing for my whole life. I was attracted to barrel racing and being in the rodeos initially because I grew up around it and I always loved the atmosphere of the rodeos. I've always loved horses, and I really loved barrel racing because I could go outside and just be with my horse, and that bond to me with horse and rider was so special, and I loved watching that, and I loved the competitive aspect of it. Like I said, as I grew up around it, I just really enjoyed watching barrel racing. I grew up in a team roping family, and I was always pushed towards roping, but something about barrel horses and going fast and those really special equine athletes really was something that I wanted to be a part of. There wasn't really a moment in which I thought my future would be in rodeo or I'd pursue a career in rodeo. But as I grew up and was riding different horses and started to progress, my parents were really great about putting me with mentors and having the right kind of people around me that kind of helped me learn and grow. And really, they, I think, saw something in me and helped me have the confidence to move forward and really pursue something in this. And along the way, I was able to capture some successes along the way, which makes it so much more fun and exciting and really helped me snowball into wanting to pursue this. My horses are all bred basically to run. A lot of them have racehorse blood in them, and they're quarter horses. Sneakers came to me, one of my really great friends. He set it up, and he had bred the horse and then knew the guy that had raced her and really thought she was just a gritty mare that could cross over to barrel racing. And he set it up for me to go look at it, and I just loved her, and we bought her, and honestly, we just kind of clicked from the start, and she's been really great. I trained her on the barrels, and I've been running her now for the last 4 or 5 years, and she's won me a lot. She's done really good for me. It is really easy to get caught up in the winning and the excitingness of that and everything that comes with that, but really the philosophy that I feel like a rodeo professional has to employ is to really enjoy the process. Winning and having those amazing runs are awesome, but that's 17 seconds. And a lot of what we do is taking care of horses and driving and training on our horses, spending time with them and creating those bonds with them. And I feel like I really try to focus on the process of it and enjoying that part of it because that's the majority of what we do. And the rest takes care of itself. I don't think people realize how much we drive. We are on the road so much. Basically, I'm just an underpaid truck driver. That's what I am. I've chosen to travel in a Logan coach trailer because essentially we live in these trailers, and I really need them to be dependable and to be able to hold up against the road. Like, I need to be able to shower, sleep, eat, take care of my horses how I need to in these trailers, and they facilitate that. My experience with Young Truck and Trailer has been so great. Whenever I have problems or anything that I need, they are so good with scheduling me in at the times when I can do it when I'm home, and even if it's something that's on a short time frame, they get it done and they get me back out on the road, which is really important to me. Also, I feel like people make the business, and they have been so wonderful to work with and have been really caring and have tried really hard to make sure that they took great care of us and kept us going down the road. I'm really excited about some of the things, but one of them is the big back tack. There's just nothing like a big back tack in those living quarters trailers. You can fit so much stuff, and where a lot of times I'm gone for several weeks or even a month at a time, it is so nice to be able to have extra room in there. I also really love they added a special awning on the side of my trailer so that when my horses are tied up, they can have shade, or even if I've made pens by my horses, which we do a lot of the time and it's raining, they have protection, and they were so great to add that on the side of it as well. There's so much storage in the living living quarters, which is really important to me because I travel with my family so much. We have to have a lot of stuff with my 2 little boys and my whole family, and it works so good to be able to live there and have many of the comforts that we have at home, because I need to be able to perform to the best of my ability. And so it's so important that we're comfortable in there and that everybody has what they need. And we love traveling in there. Actually, my boys love it so much. Sometimes they like to sleep in my trailer when we're home even, because they end up so comfortable there and enjoy it. Another feature that I love about them is I've had a lot of trailers with a hydraulic jack that lifts and lowers it, but this jack on this trailer is so fast. I can unhook and hook on my trailer really, really fast, and I love that. They also have the big propane tanks so that we don't have to stop and try to find propane all the time. A lot of these places that we travel are more remote places, and sometimes there's not even a hotel to stay at. And so many times you're stepping into a situation you don't really know what you're going to be staying at, and it's nice to have your home essentially away from home. Also, we are doing a lot with these horses, and it takes a lot to take care of them and to be there. Sometimes you don't know how long it's going to take for the rodeo to progress, and it's nice to just be at the fairgrounds and able to take care of your horses and do whatever you need while maybe you need to grab a nap or take a shower or eat a meal. So it's critical, I believe. Last year I put like 50,000 miles on a truck, and I didn't even go everywhere, but we are on the road a lot, and it's really important to take care of our horses and ourselves and to be able to do the best we can even when we're driving so much, because basically we're going all over the country to various rodeos and events trying to compete against the best in the world. When it comes right down to it, you're traveling with your equine athletes and your family in these rigs, and it all comes down to quality. And this is a rig that I can really trust with the most important things in my life.